Yeah, we are tape, Grand Rising. Popcorn in the early rising, you don't know. What we say we do? Fresh from awake.
Valentino, fresh from awake. We damn girl, me can't do it all.
Say we fresh from awake. No say me high like kite. Here kitty girl in a me drive. NEC running on me tribe. Hey. When him say NEC running on me tribe and all niggas I say that me hype. Yo, me hype. You can't always say me hype. You know, when me never hype, when I call me crazy, so if me want to hype, me hype. Yeah. Big up on yourself, Grand Rising. This is King David right here with the Cosmic Knowledge once again, you don't know. And we're coming through because today is the Tuesday. We are give time to the days, you know, because we are doing videos that every day we are spit the cosmic knowledge. We spit in the cosmic knowledge, the divine intelligence, divine insight, and the cosmic knowledge. Yeah, so in the rising today, what are we going to talk about today? You know, earlier today, woke up and there's one particular artist that I'm accustomed to listening to her, and I love her songs. Her melodies are sweet, but her words are cosmic. And I'm not going to tell you the name, maybe at the end of the day you will hear, but I'm just going to read a few things from her. I woke to a song this morning that is called Invasion, written by her. And it goes like this: are you ready? Are you sure? Are you coming? Keeping score. You know who that one is? I'm not going to tell you, but the song goes on and it tells you, because I wrote the song down. I know a few parts of it, you know. And I have it right here in the book written down. I love her music. I tell you what, there was a time, she's the one that sang, I'm going to bust it right away. She's the one that sings Jericho. Yeah man. But in this song, what it's called, let me see what it's called again. Invasion is the end of the world as you know it, and I am glad. Now, and it goes on to tell you about, you know, how the beings were taught to expect a rapture. But are they really expecting a rapture? Because since I have been like teenager, we're looking up into the sky to see God and Jesus coming out of the chariot in the sky. But I'm wondering if what they call chariot, it could be the very same thing that we call airplanes, aircraft, whatever, you know, unidentified flying objects, unidentified aerial phenomenon, whatever they want to refer to them as. And I am thinking that it might have some relationship to what this girl is saying, because she's actually saying that they are here. They are here. And like I always talk about, we are here because it's consciousness. You don't see any green people. You don't see any stick people. You see us that are talking about the invasion, the aliens, the gods, you know, the energies, and all of this kind of good stuff. It's us. We are here. We are the ones that are here talking about it. So I'm wondering, and like even in the story in the Bible, when Yeshua tell you that many will be coming after me, you know, in my name, you know, so what he's saying is in the spirit. So nowadays, I don't know if them Christians are still looking for a rapture from the sky by a white Jesus on horses and chariots. Because, you know, the imagination of the Christian is so deep. I'm going to call them deep. I'm not going to call them simple. They are so deep that they are really expecting somebody in our form who is a colored white coming out of the sky in certain particular places. And God being the omniscient and the omnipresent personality that exists in every being, I'm wondering if God is all of us acting for the light or for the dark. Like she said, you know, are you acting for the light or the dark? Who are you working for? Yes. And so that helped me to start to think, because I am saying that we are here, and I can identify with that song that she's basically saying there are some people who are working for the benevolent, there are some people who are working for the malevolent side, there are some people who who have the power now, they are working. These are the people, because she said they shackle the gods. Yeah, and we are all alike. And they're giving us a white Christ. You understand? So that really draws something to my attention. So I just want to come and speak a little bit on that subject right here today. Are you still expecting the rapture? Or are you realizing now that we are in a day and time when we are experiencing the changes within the human psyche, because it's all this the consciousness of what operates through this body, the God or the goddess that operate through what we refer to as the human body. And so we are here. So big up to the my friends and family and fans. Big up to the collaborative effort of peace and goodness upon this land. Big up to the people who are light workers, the people who are still continuing to do good upon this earth, the people within their intention that are projecting the oneness of goodness and happiness and joy and peace and prosperity, equality, justice among humanity. Big up to all of those people that are promoting and advocating for such, because that is where the shifting is taking place, because this dimension has to shift. Yeah, this definitely, this time and space of war and, you know, chaos and broken family and hatred and hatred, you know, and all of these stuff that are happening right now and very pervasive in society, you know. You see, like for me for one, you know, it's like I'm seeing a whole bunch of narrative. I was so cool, man. I was so cool in a relationship, just relaxing, enjoying myself, eating food. Empress used to cook every day, you know, or sometime I'll go in and cook, and I was just enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking forward to, you know, go relax, because personally, I don't think I knew I have a purpose. I have the ability to communicate and to say certain things. There are information that is downloaded on me, but to be honest with you, I think that my purpose took precedence. I mean, not precedence, but, you know, subservience to the relationship that I was having, and think that I was giving the Empress, because I really respected the divine, and still today do, you know, respect the divine feminine Empress. And so, you know, in that respect, I honor her and I allow her to bring the relationship. And she brought it to a point, and then she released me and said, all right, you go now. But the release wasn't, in my mind at the time, wasn't, you know, meeting my approval. But now I'm realizing that that was the best thing for her to do to me. Yo, that was the best thing for her to do to me, because since then I have, you know, leveled up, moved up into my own. I didn't see her as a betrayal. I didn't see her, you know, at first, yes, that's what I saw, you know, discard and, you know, some people, and there's so many words going out there to describe people who have done something like that. But I am telling you that you cannot look at it like that. No. If you're in your wisdom as a wise spiritual person, don't look at a breakup, you know, as a discard, or, you know, a disagreement or whatever. Just accept it for what it is, because what it is what it is. Me personally, I would have remained, I'm telling you right now, I would have remained in that relationship unawares, and she was dissatisfied. You see what I'm saying? And I'm thinking that we're going to make it better. So, you know, she decided to cut, and she cut, and big up herself, get away. Yo, you know, I never used to buy clothes. I never used to dress up. I had a lock, you know. I never used to do any of these things, you know. I just like smoke my weed every day and just enjoy myself. I'm dancing, I'm rocking, I'm enjoying myself. And she must be looking at me and like, you nigga, I'm wondering what is there for you to enjoy yourself. And here I'm looking at sufferation. I need a house. We're living in a doghouse, bitch. I need to get out of this. And I didn't see that. I'm thinking, oh, here's it that I'm going to Jamaica, and I'm going to provide a nice little space for the Empress to come. No. The Empress said, I don't think I'm going to come there. You going to go there. I'm going to say, yo, that broke my heart. But guess what? Recover now, level up, and buenissima. No flow, yeah. So, yeah. I'm in my topper tops now. Later on this week, I'm going to get a trim. I'm going to find up. You see, I get out some nice garments the other day. A 15 suit, me go buy. You see, today, you know, I can't boast and talk enough. I like me say, me hype and me bossy. You understand? Because when me the dirty, you say me crazy. So if me hype and boast and fix up myself nice and smelling good now and say, Louis, oh, send me fresh in on my work. Louis, oh, send me fresh from my wake. Yeah? So if I bust a popcorn upon and tell you I'm fresh from my wake, guess what? You ride with me and give me a good vibes because, like me say, when me the dirty, you call like crazy. Not true? So, big up on yourself, man. And like me up on the street, you know. Yeah, me up on the street. And the other things too, I think the Empress may have run from. You know, she explained them in some ways too, you know. You used to hear the little complaint, you know. Sex was one of them. So if there's a woman out there who loves sex, guess what? Me love sex too, you know, but me not just go have sex because sex is a soul connection. See? It's a very, that's a very personal and soulful thing, the sex in. You see what I say? Yeah. So big up on yourself, Empress Divine out there. But me there, I hold strong and powerful in myself right about now. And I look a young girl for go breathe. Empress, once again, I said thanks for the release. Man, me say when she released me brave up and tell her, say, yeah, give her thanks for letting me on from out her spell. But guess what? You're my friend, you know, Empress. Me no hate you. Me I tell you that right now. Anyway you go in a life, and me say again, you know, when $1 million come, me go buy a house. You hear? When $1 million come, Empress, me go buy a house for Buenísimas. Yeah, but big up on yourself, big up on yourself, big up on yourself every time. This is love, I'm telling you. This is love, and that's how I transmute energies of bitterness, you know, discard and narcissist. I don't like the word there, narcissist. There is like we're creating a narrative nowadays too, because when we speak word, remember, you know, words are our creation. So when we call people narcissists, we are pronouncing these words on people. So I don't like to do that. Yeah, I don't like to call you discardant, narcissistic, all that kind of stuff. Each and every person behave because they are gods and goddesses just the same. They are going to behave based on how their you call that system, your nervous system allow you to, you know, to contract or to expand. Yeah, because, you know, certain feelings are not just good. Certain feelings not good, none at all. And so if the feelings are not good, it's just like, oh, you know, there are certain feelings that I encounter when people come close to me, and I'm like, oh no, that feeling not good. No, I don't want that feeling there. So this Empress is very empathetic. I was, still maybe is. And the only thing that I didn't like was how she just cut me off totally and blocked me. You know, blocked me, you know, that took a little while to get over with. But so we're there and we're fresh from we wake every day. Hey, Louis, oh, so we're fresh from we wake. Yeah. And we sing the money song every day. Yeah. And the weed, we not touch the weed like we used to. Yeah. Later on this week, there's a thing they call inguinal hernia, where, you know, we're supposed to go get some evaluation on it, because guess what? We have a little thing where I protrude down on my pubic region right here, so we're not afraid to talk about it. And then I get looser and looser, you know, understand? And yeah, I've been doing some I put my business out there. But for some reason I have a schoolmate the other day who called me and tell me that she experienced death in her family. And I said, hey, how comes? And she said, no, me have a little niece that go do a little surgery and a kind of hernia, inguinal hernia, I think. And that's a female now. And she never recovered. Yeah, she bled to death. I'm like, eh? So all of a sudden, when we supposed to go do one of these, then you calling me and giving me this information, and based on how I think and live nowadays, I said, you know what? Well, see, I'm going to see what consultation is all about. But personally, I believe, based on how I know that God is in me and I am God, you know, God help to heal and create everything in I. I don't need to cut nothing. I don't need to go on no anesthesia. I don't need, you know, because yeah, I think when it's my time to go, I live some good life upon this earth, you know. I live some good life upon this earth, and true, we know we have an immortal soul that never dies. When we come out of the body, when I gone away the other day, me talk to mama, but them say dead. mama do so. Mama have one big old pile of money, and him say, David, where you want money? And mama just start dish me money, and the day before, me dream how me see her, and she say, yo, bread, you know. So a bread I look for, and she bring me one blouse and skirt, big house. I said, go up there, some man, and guess what in the house? My father was in the house too. I'm like, wow, what is this? And straighten up, yeah, straighten up. Yeah. Yeah, and that was a phenomenal dream, man. I'm telling you. So big up on yourself. August 3rd of this year, we're going back down to Lima Center and we're promoting, one mama love fest, one granny love fest right there, all being well, and all the family and all the well wishers who desire to come out and come in and enjoy some of that. Come out and enjoy yourself, because I'm saying we're fresh from we wake. Fresh from we wake. You see what I say? And money, you have to start think like that. And you start to think stingy, no money, think about money every day. Call money every day, because I then use as an energy. We have to go work for it every day. You see? So that's why I sit down right here, so I call money every day and love it too. Love it, and see it coming, I dry. That's your magic. Speak it, call it in, and believe in it, and just hold on and wait, and hold up on it and wait. And call your money in, because when you don't have no money, you don't have no talking power. People disrespect you. And your woman run left it too. Me take all of this, make fun, because it's comedy. Today I did a little skit. When I go up on Facebook or go up on YouTube, I want a little skit where this little virgin him operate like me. He wear a cap like this sometime, and him talk, yeah. That man talked in his Johnny 40 voice, and just like that. He talk like he from India. And I just tell him that don't mess with the people from India and from Pakistan, because when you do that, you're disrespecting the people. And we call Salman Rushdie. I think the name of the guy was Salman Rushdie, who wrote the book and disrespected the Muslim from India. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. You understand? You are Jamaica. You're Jamaican. I told him to stick to his Jamaican. See, a veces he start at times too. He speaks Spanish. There was one time I met with him on the live chat. I think it was TikTok, but his Spanish is alright. My Spanish is a little bit better than him. So when I start to speak certain things in Spanish, now he couldn't respond. He switch up to me, and I say, okay, me a Jamaican. So we have that kind of same personality. So I was, impersonating today. But he's a good comedian. Big up yourself. I remember what his name. I'm from State Town, St. Ann. But he play the English personality, he play the Indian, he play the Spanish, and he play the Jamaican at times, He mess up people's mind with that shit too. Yeah. But we fresh from a week, Look on my shirt, just Caribbean coconut trees we have up here, palm trees. But they have a shirt just like this, so they love, Pay fishes on it, Pisces. Rise, level up. Never get the sun come out, It was a little bleaky day today. And the sun come out now, and we are enjoy it. But what we say, Louis, oh, so we fresh from a week. Yeah. Big up yourself. For the people who think money, and say anytime I go for the money, me have to collect. Yeah. I mean now make me bank book broke like Titanic. Yeah. Big up on yourself. Anyone there in the world. I know some scammer a call. Yeah. Continuation, same speed, same way. Yeah. Yeah, me have some little spam calls since spam calls nowadays. But big up on yourself, man. I tell me I enjoy life. Life is sweet. Yeah, this weekend I cut off the ear and nice up the beard. Yeah, and fresh up and go out and say me fresh from my way. Hey. Louis, you wanna watch me, me a young boy, I'm telling you, I'm not one of them stereotypical older guys who reach 60 and just in him little car and I just sit down. No, I'm not one of them type. I'm a young-minded. I'm growing younger. In fact, I'm getting younger. Look at my most of them, man, all them big and strong, eh? I'm getting, I get younger. Fit. And anybody that me drop this love pan when the right time comes, you don't know. It's a special love. Yeah? Yeah, man. Yes, I'm looking knife, and sometimes you have to get out into the open. Like yesterday I did a video on the inside. Today I'm doing this video on the outside because you don't know. But the popcorn and the general I sing up the song them. And then on the divine feminine side I like Iniko. Yeah? Are you ready? Are you sure? Are you coming? Keeping score. What you wearing when they land? Yeah? I don't know no more, but I read off of the book right there. So, but I study that song. I like to study songs, Songs that, have a very great impact on your cosmic knowledge. I do like to indulge. And Iniko, yeah, big up yourself, Iniko, anywhere there in the world. Me love you. Yeah, and you have some very, you have some very touching cosmic song, you know, very a song, yeah. What may I tell you? I have to take one whole day and maybe one whole session for do like a review on Inika's music. She is a beautiful soul, man. And I know the physical part of her, you know, she have one thing called God body. Yeah? She shake up the God body the pan your boy, I mean I tell you. No wonder impressed never like when me I listen to them song there. I hope I make you run here impressed, because trust me, you know, say it was just a vibe to just listen to the cosmic knowledge. But now that I'm out there and I'm viewing, yeah, guess what? I view everybody now who can identify with I energetically, because that's the thing. Is the synergism? Is there such a word? Synergism. Like, you know, when two energies get together and synergize, you know, and it forms a beautiful ascension. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, so you know, no watch me about with word, because English language make it up feel yeah. So I can make up some word too, and that's why we have patois. But hopefully, whatever we do and say, you know, you will understand. But the thing is, we started out on the people who are expecting the what they call the rapture. Yeah, Christians who are expecting the rapture, and they're still looking for a white Christ to be coming out of the sky and a chariot of flame. But what is a chariot of flame, if you should think about it? It's the same thing I heard up in the sky right now. It has a whole bunch of combustion engine thing, you know, it's a whole bunch of fire that's going on in the engine. Is that chariot of flame? So is that what God is coming back on? Yeah, could be. Unidentifying flying objects, unidentifying alien phenomenal sources, you know, aliens. And now the spirit of those very same aliens, they're here operating within us. And so if you're on the benevolent, the spirit of the benevolent is like actually, you know, activating, like I said, everything that has been created from the beginning is within your DNA storage memory system, within this human body, what they call the human body. And so 22222, 2212, and 22222 coming up. I see these what they call angel numbers, and they are significant for your alignment. Yeah, 22222 just went by. But anyway, you know, I am saying that we who are taking on the information, because if you're not getting the information are codes. Yeah, we are computer with that, it's getting codes to come in and to activate that which we have as memory inside. So once you have the memory, and it's like I'm getting so many deja vu effect nowadays. Like I've been there and I'm like, oh, I've been to that city before. Oh, that feels so familiar. That feel, you know, I'm having a deja vu moment right now. And that is the thing that I'm seeing. I'm seeing a whole bunch of synchronicities. I'm getting a whole bunch of deja vu. I'm getting a whole bunch of lucid dreams. Yeah, so that's the experience that I'm telling you about, that I'm now having, you know, within this freedom, you know. And formerly, you know, when you have somebody that is not in a line, or you're not doing the same things together, what you'll find, then you'll have to make space for you to do, you know, your very own thing. And in my past relationship, is that past previous? Same word? Yeah, maybe. But in that relationship, what used to happen is that my empress was a tarot card reader. Beautiful tarot card reader. I love it. And yeah, you know, I remember one day I went into her and, like, you know, almost shed tears. Maybe I shed a little tears and tell her, I said, you know what? The work that you're doing, you're freeing souls, because a lot of souls have been hypnotized and captivated and under spell by Christianity and other religions, where they have given their power away to an outside source, and don't realize that the kingdom of God is within self. So you have to seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness on the inside of you. And so you have the responsibility to know that you have the power within to make decision. You can't blame anybody. You know, you are responsible for your goodwill, for your bad will too. But like for me, I continue to do the good. Yeah. And so that is why, you know, when, you know, situation comes about that I have to get anger, or bitter, or resentful, or, you know, accusatory, blame, you know, and all of these things, I'm like, no, I don't think so. Because guess what? If I start to feel disappointed by the way people behave, then people are going to have me controlled. So every time they want me to feel like disappointed, I feel crazy, down, they're going to come and disappoint me with the things that they know that I'm disappointed by. So your mastery, and I have a channel by the name of Mastermizer 13 too. That's, you see, these names are significant for what I do. You know, and sometimes I don't know why I did them, but you know, I just name myself. From school days they called me miser for whatever reason that is. So I put master to it, but I realized that it was the white man that stole the master's gold. You see, the miser's gold. You see, because the miser had his gold right there planted in his backyard, and there comes the white man. There comes whoever it was and stole this miser's gold. He just had his gold there, you know. And we had, yeah, I had my gold and I was just looking at it, I feeling good, because gold is energy, man. If you notice what they have been doing with gold, they took the gold there, yeah, they harvest the gold from all over the world and they have it in reserve. And these are the people that don't have gold in their country, and they buy all gold and they mine all gold and they took all gold, and now they have billions and billions of blocks and bars of gold in reserve that they stole from the original indigenous people of the land, which are Nainita beings, black people. You understand? And that is the big problem. And they took the land also. They took the gold, they took the land, and then they enslaved your mind. And now they're having us working for them in the system. So it is our purpose here on earth now to bring back this peace on the land, to bring back empowerment to the people, to let them know that all this riches is a birthright of all of us. So whatever you have to do magically, by saying it, by doing it, if you have to steal it, yeah, go take back your gold. Whatever it is, they stole it from you. The gold was us in the first place, so we could wear that nice gold chain. We down in Jamaica had a golden era. The place that they call Port Royal, that they say they sink, they took all of the gold from out of there. Jamaica had so much gold. Right now they're down in Jamaica digging out the belly of Jamaica, taking out the gold from Jamaica. The gold, the copper, the silver, the aluminum, you name it. Jamaica on the rich now. Jamaicans. Never I look at indigestion this man. I want to go out with me. I'm eat this morning. But anyway, yeah, on the rich down there. On the rich, and that's why I said me a King David. Me a King David, because I know I'm rich too. And I'm not only rich in the wealth of materialism, I'm talking about rich soulfully. You're a rich soul. God no poor. Everything are God. You understand? The earth is the Lord, our God's, and the fullness thereof. So know that you are God's children and you are made in the image of God, and we are gods here. We are the gods. We are the gods. I think my very first YouTube channel, if you should go and, I mean my first YouTube video, if you should go, or maybe within the first 4 or 5 of them, you see I have a little video that says, we are the gods. Yeah? We are the gods. Because when I recognize and realize that we are the gods, I'm like, oh, I'm powerful. I got to speak with that power. I got to be fearless. Yeah, that's away the fear. Know that you have an immortal soul. You're coming out of this body, yes, and you still will be alive. Life is life, like Bob Marley say. And death want to fight against life, but death can never win. You understand? Because anywhere we go, we're going to exist within this cosmos, within this universe, within this galaxy. And sometimes we recycle and come right back as far. And sometimes nowadays, I think we're just going to live longer now. You're going to see mankind living long. Like me, I'm going to live till in sun me to blouse and skirt. Me I get better and better at one. Yo. Then we live till in sun me. Big up on yourself, yeah, because it's coming on down to 30 minutes and I am not going to take any more chance to do more than a 30-minute video, because I noticed, and like I said, I always give up, big up to the 2 loyal customers, you know, to the 2 loyal viewers that I have. And for those of you who are presently viewing my channel, do go and like my videos and subscribe, please. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything so I don't know that I will constantly, because whether or not, you know, like, me keep on doing, me keep on saying it. So whether or not, you know, I'm going to get on the algorithms one day and have millions of views. Yeah, that is a prophetic word right now. I'm going to get on the algorithm one day, because I'm not going to stop. I am not going to freaking stop. You understand? Wherever I go, in Jamaica, I promote it. In Atlanta, in the USA, in Africa, I promote this good cosmic knowledge, divine intelligence. Super sweet, and it's good to do. I feel good doing it. This is King David, and we're going to stop it for the 30 minutes. Like I say, you know, go subscribe to my video, them, you know, watch my video, and know that peace and love every time we are talk about. Every time we're going, we're going to end with peace and love. We're going to talk about big up the divine feminine empress. So, wherever you go, whatever you do, say, we are the gods upon this plane. And big up on yourself. Continue to watch and let's continue to do this thing. Yeah? And get yourself enlightened with this cosmic knowledge, divine intelligence, because it is of importance. They didn't want to teach you, but I'm teaching you that. Right? Big up on yourself. King David, I'm out.